Good afternoon, Shippensburg, and welcome to part 2 of our Spotlight on a Box series with family photos with the letters A and C. Today we're going to go ahead and hit up the letter B as far as family surnames here in Shippensburg. So let's pull this here out and let's go ahead and pull these out. These were what we covered in the last video. So today we're going to go ahead and start off with the Baker family, and here we have a photograph, or actually a CDV of Judge Baker, and let you look at that. And then we have a copy of a photograph of Henry Yule Baker and Lula McFerrin Baker sitting on rocking chairs in front of 2 children. And this was taken sometime before 1930. And then after that we have yet another copy, photocopy, and this is Thelma, Helen, and Margaret. See him right there. And then we just have some copies of some smaller photographs on the back side. Photographs are such an amazing tool when it comes down to actual resources. Here we have the Barber family. "1957" is written on the back. Judging by the photograph, he is an undertaker. So this is Garfield Barber driving a horse-drawn hearse. Now we have the Barner family. Uncle John Barner and Aunt Ellie Barner. And then we have George. And the photograph of George was taken in 1903. Next up, we have George E. Beidle. And it says death card. Born 1869, died November 24th, 1923. Then after that, we have a postcard of John, born in Germany in 1836, here at the age of 75. So that would be him right here. And then it looks like we have Harry in the middle, and then Emma. Flip these over, that way I can kind of keep them in. And we're going to go ahead and take our gloves off, because for the most part it looks like everything here is in plastic. So this is Beidle slash, looks like Steger. Here we have Charles Beidle. And judging by the military ribbon here, the metal, he is probably most likely a Civil War veteran. In fact, there's 2 photographs of him there. We got Charles and Katie, top. And then here it says home in Leesburg, Grandpa Beidel. Very rough looking photograph there. So we got Grandpa, Edma, Ethel, on this side here. And looks like Ray Yelda. And then here we have a grouping of people, and it just says Sunday school class. Writing on here is a little faint because of the light, but it looks like we have John Beidel from left to right. Henry. Front row, we have Philip and Charles. No year as to when that was taken. Here we have Harry. And this is in Steelton, Pennsylvania, according to the back. And then we have the daughter, Josephine, taken here in Shippensburg. I'm going to try to get that a little bit closer. Look at the hairstyle on her. That's pretty cool. And then we got Charles and Catherine, and Catherine in parentheses, it says something as far as Beecher. Put that back in there. Like I said, photographs are such an amazing and incredible resource. You learn so much from looking at them. Here we have some more of the Beidel family, our Beidel family. Here we have a photocopy. Actually, no. Yes, it is a copy. But we have John in 1806, died in 1874, and Martha. So, John and Martha. Yeah, here we have some tintypes. Go ahead and stand these up. That way you guys can kind of see. So judging by the photographs here, these are kind of, I'm going to say 1880, 1890, right where tintypes started kind of falling out in favor. I am going to pull these two out though, starting with this one. So for anybody that likes material culture out there, this is excellent because look at the gentlemen's and what they're wearing as far as their headgear. So one is more of a dress cap, the other one's more like a working cap. That is pretty cool. And then, you know what, we'll go ahead and pull this one out too. So for all the ladies out there who love ladies' fashions, here we have two really beautiful detailed dresses. And then we have some photographs here. So on the back side, or actually the front here, we have these three, but then on the back behind the lady, you have this one here. And then no reference as to what is on here. And looking at these sheets, they're pretty much, the numbers are all over the place, which tells me that possibly sometime prior, maybe they tried reorganizing. And looking at the front here, I'm not really seeing anything as to where that one photograph was taken. Here's a really cool one. It's H.C. Beidel, died May 19th, 1909. Photograph was taken here in Shippensburg. Just such a cool photograph. Oh. And then we have some more vital photographs here. So this is World War I. See, is there any references on the front here? M.L. Beistel, Arthur Beistel. And Arthur was taken in 1918. Now we're looking at the Dr. Edward Berry collection. And right away, I've seen this photograph somewhere else before in her collection. This is Edward Berry and his 1909 Ford. So it's just a photocopy of one of the originals we have in our collection. And C. Bruce Berry is the teacher. So I'm going to say it's the gentleman standing dead center in the back. And this here is George Besor, World War I period. Byers. Bill Byers, looks like 1984. So definitely doing some like colonial period, Revolutionary War period reenactors. And the lady is Mary. Okay, Bigler. This is a name that I recognize. Here we have some photocopies of what appears to be a storefront. Groceries. I don't know, having a frame with a glass in this is a good idea. As you can see, it just wants to slide out. So, but this is the Bigler grocery store here. So we're going to come back and rethink that. Might be easier just to take that photograph out of the frame. Bittner. Anybody related to the Bittner family? Here we have John and Jane, Uncle Dave and Aunt Annie. Here we have copies of photographs. This is John Elliott Bauer, Sarah Reese. Hopefully, yep, I got it right. Sarah Reese again. And then we have John Elliott Boer. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but in case I'm not, it's B-O-H-E-R. Sometimes my Appalachia pronunciations, sometimes get them right, sometimes get them wrong. So here we have George Bozeman. It's taken in Wheeling, Virginia, which this is going to be before the American Civil War, because West Virginia didn't become a state until 1863. So this is getting kind of close to my neck of the woods. Not that far north where I come from. And then we're just going to go ahead and take out the rest of these because it looks like they're on top of one another. So what happened here? We'll just start in the middle. So somebody was asking me about Boer Master a couple of weeks ago, or should I say several weeks ago. We do have some. This looks like her name is Sue, Pearl, and Sue. These were taken in 1942. This is Breechbill, and her name is Elizabeth Breechbill. Okay, Bridges. Okay. This is Lily Bridges Carmichael. Here we have a couple more. This is Robert and looks like Lillian. So Robert and Lillian. Looks like Ella. No, for Ella. So this here would be, just says M. Bridgers. Yeah. No name on this one here. But check the computer, I might be able to ID that. And then these here are doubles. This is Robert Bridges, and this is John. And then last but not least, nope, we got two more. So there's a lot of B's here. And the rest of this is the letter C. So here's one name that is very recognizable here in Shippensburg, Burkhart. So we have Arthur, Reverend Joseph, Catherine, Werner, Nancy, and Eva. Here we have two little children, Jesse and Werner. Jesse is at the left and Werner is standing. Now Jesse on the back of this says that he was born in 1904. He lived all the way to 1987. However, Werner was not so fortunate. He died of typhoid fever being born in 1900. He died in 1933. Leave that one there alone. Here we have Jesse, Reverend, and Ray. And then here's another name that I recognize, Burkholder. And this is Wilbur. Son of Willis, was killed during World War II. So I just want to say, rather long, lengthy video today, but I think we learned quite a lot about some of the family histories here within the Shippensburg community. If you know of anybody or are looking for last names like this, go ahead and let us know, and we can go ahead and double check our boxes. We have a big collection of boxes like this of nothing but family photographs, and luckily it looks like most of these are ID'd, which is always great. Until then, Shippensburg, I just want to say thank you for your support. The year is winding down. We're looking forward to what 2021 hopefully brings. Hopefully it's not going to be more of the same, but we won't find out until later. So until then, take care and thank you.